an elected official. So on one of the candidates, she ran in 2018, District 14, I remember, which covered Galveston and Beaumont, and she did a very good campaign. Her name is Andrea Bell. Can you stand up? They're all here to support CAIR. We have another candidate, I think he's a wonderful, but I'm not endorsing anyone, by the way. The CAIR is a non-profit organization, I can't endorse anyone, so I'm just announcing, all right? A friend of mine is very good. He ran a very excellent campaign in 2018 for District 22, which covered publicity all the way to Katy. He's a Howard and UT graduate, 14 years in the State Department he worked, and he's decided to run for the office. He's rerunning again. His name is Sri Kulkarni. And the next person I have is, she has been involved in volunteering and doing volunteer work in the community, and people know her, especially in Sugarland, Pearland. She ran a very good campaign, and she went to runoff, and she's running for city of Sugarland, City Council. Her name is Nabila Mansour.
Dinesh Singhal is running for a Court of Appeal.
So I think I covered all the candidates running for the office. I have another person. She's an elected official in Fulton County. She's a judge for Court of Law 3, and her name is Julie Matthew. Something I think few minutes, why CAIR is important. I think John has done a very good, excellent job explaining why, but why I joined CAIR, right? When I see for the last few years divisions and hate, especially against Muslims, Islamophobia, I think this is against all the minorities, right? So what do? Either you're part of the system or you stay out of the system. So I choose to be part of the system. So how do I push my agenda? I can't do by myself, so I have to go through organization. I saw CAIR has done a wonderful job. A lot of people don't know. They have, if you see on the slide, they have done 250 cases, Houston and surrounding area. Those are mostly civil rights cases. So can you imagine, just like you saw the French school, this is right here happened, right? They got involved and the guy's in jail. So that sends a message to the community. We have an organization who's protecting your civil rights. So I would encourage everyone to go and look at the website and help CAIR, because we have, now CAIR has a one full-time lawyer. Arsalan, where you are? Very good. Arsalan is a full-time lawyer, and we have also 3 lawyers on the board. John Floyd, where's Bookie? Right there. And we also have Ismail, she's out of the country. We have 3 volunteer lawyers who's helping to solving civil rights. Yeah, I forgot one elected office also, just reminded me, so I forgot. I had so many to announce, right? So I also have a youngest ever elected official on the school board. He's like my son. His name is Mike Floyd.
And he's running for president in 15 years.
Thank you, Mike.
He'll be running for president in 15 years.
So Iftar is going to be here. We have a food from Tampura, so you just wait, be patient. I know you're all hungry. I know we're going to jump in and start eating, just relax. But so to run for organization, you need money, right? We need to grow, we need to add more lawyers, because things, what we have is going to get worse. I can tell you the way we are seeing. So you have to get involved and you have to be proactive instead of reactive, right? So I want to again be a proactive to see what we can do now and help CAIR to grow. So before I finish, I want to invite one of the core CAIR founder, and I would like him to come and say something about the CAIR, where he want to see next 5 years creative growth. His name is Tariq Hussain. Would you please come to the stage? Please take 5 minutes.
Alaikum salam.
I know we have like maybe 5 minutes, okay, great. Happy Ramadan, everyone. And I'm really so thrilled to be here with you to celebrate a trip was made to Washington, D.C. right after 9/11 in 2001. And as brother mentioned, we as Muslims living in this country, we choose to be American. We came to this country, but we had the option to go back. But we decided by our own will to be a good Muslim American citizens. I always say, and I always challenge those, we call them Islamophobes. Those, my dear brothers and sisters, we have a huge fund. We're talking about over $260 million just to defame Islam and just to put a fear in the heart of average American person against you as a Muslim or Arab or somebody who's different than them. I'm going to convince you why CAIR is very important. It's not because I have the honor before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to serve in this wonderful organization, but for those who are religious. I'm going to talk to you from the religious point of view. Injustice is the only thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prohibited on himself in his hadith Qudsi when he said, "Oh my servant, I have prohibited injustice and I command you to prohibit injustice among yourselves." So as a Muslim, I feel obligated that any step I can take, any action I can make to achieve justice on this land, this is a duty, it's not an option for me. For those who believe in science, let me tell you, if you study social sciences, and again Allah has blessed me to study social sciences, and I am now, I teach sociology at University of Reading. My dear brothers and sisters, when I studied sociology, I found out, and Allah is my witness, that CAIR is mentioned in the textbook of social sciences as the only Islamic organizations who defend Islam in this country. And CAIR has the privilege to counteract those who are against Islam and Muslims. It is written in the textbook. When you look at the history of America, America has a unique history when it comes to social justice, when it comes to discrimination, prejudice, racial profiling, stereotyping, you name it. It is in the fabric of American society. And for those who understand the law, why we have the Civil Rights Act in 1964, if everything was wonderful, why legislators passed in 1964 a law called the Civil Rights Act? Because there was a problem, there was an issue of discriminating against black people, mainly black people. But now, my dear brothers and sisters, we are one page in the book of the history of America of discrimination. And now it is up to you. It is up to our determination. If you want to pay back America, this is the time where we have to pay back. We have to support justice in this country. And as Dr. Martin Luther King said, if injustice happens anywhere, it is a threat to justice everywhere. Up, my dear brothers and sisters, I cannot tell you much more than we need all of you buckets today. Thank you.
Stay here for another time. So we have a chart. We didn't mention anything about we would like to raise $100,000. So I'm gonna let Tariq talking if you don't donate. So, but anyway, we have pledge cards. We have two guys that are walking around. So please help CAIR to grow. Your donation is very valuable. The other thing is we're gonna have a brother Muhammad Abdul. He's gonna do a down, and then we're gonna have iftar. We're gonna have two lines, one for brother, one for sister. So that's the whole plan. And thank you for your nice speech. And that's all we have today. It was a short program, and enjoy the dinner. Thank you. We're going to pray here right first, so you're going to do a done.
Assalamu alaikum. Get him some water and dates. Drink some water, eat a date, and then give that them.
It's okay.
You should, and then give that them. So give that
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Because the time came in, you should be eating first. So, you got me. Exactly.
I want to make an announcement. I think there's a candidate also running for office, which is District 26 for State of Texas House. She ran twice, and she did a very good campaign, and her name is Shannon Emerson. And also we have an elected official from Fort Bend County. He's the commissioner of Precinct 4, Ken Emerson. Thank you all the time. Thanks.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر